No headphones, no shoes,
Yeah.
no service. Hold on, let's get a song. Here we go. Can
Nice. I thought you'd be wearing a tank top.
The green room. It's
No,
definitely not green. The
maybe
green
later.
room. Can I get some more ice?
Weird without
You're
headphones.
in the band.
Yeah.
You can't get in.
Keeping it pro, dude.
It's kind of nice to not wear headphones, honestly.
Yeah. Don't brag.
I'm so free right now.
Yeah.
What?
That's the only thing you got nice going on.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're not at the beach having a rad
I
time.
know
That's
life's
cool.
tough. Life is tough.
So you did what
I am.
you're doing what we did last time. You have your show on the weekend at the Blue Note in Hawaii, and then you're just staying past that day with the fam, chilling.
No, no.
No?
We played Tuesday and we played Wednesday and I'm going home today.
Ah, a week
Yeah.
during the week gig. Okay, that's awesome. I like that even more.
Yep. And we
Did you
did.
guys did you arrive early, like go there over the weekend at all, or nobody's with
No,
you?
I had to go in Monday. We got here
Okay.
I got here Monday and then uh yeah, we did two shows a night. So um
Oh,
two
that's
shows
crazy.
Tuesday, two shows. Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot. But it was cool, man. Is the band is cool. Is I was playing with Fight for Fighting and
Yeah.
it's a great band, and John, the singer, is just a true like storyteller, you know. So it was really it was a lot of time, but the playing part it was a ton of playing, but there was a lot of like he talks about all his songs, you know, like
Yeah,
in
good
between songs.
pace to the shows.
Yeah, so he's like, this next song, and so he eats up a lot of time like
I like it.
talking,
I do that
and
too.
so
Yeah. Too
yep, and
much.
so. Yeah, it was great though. I mean, in that band, the biggest difference playing with him is it's so dynamic. It's crazy
Ah, I
dynamic.
love
Like
that.
it's I'm constantly messing with my volume knobs and it's like because if you don't, and I was going just wedges too,
Oh
um,
yeah.
which is cool and also not cool. Like by the end, I had a really good mix, but there was one show we did
At the
that
end of
was
the four shows.
kind of. Yeah, yeah. The very last show I had a really good mix, but
Yeah.
the third show was insane. Somebody like fell on the mixer or something and turned piano up to 3,000 and all I could hear was piano the whole time.
They turned it up to Mai Tai. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much two tie. Uh
Yeah.
yeah, but it was rad, man. It was a long week, but I mean a long week in Hawaii, but yeah.
Yeah, dude. Feel so
So
bad
I'm
for
still
you.
here. I'm gonna yeah, and it's Hawaii's weird. You know this. Anybody that's been here, you just wake up so early because
Yeah.
I generally wake up at 7 a.m. in
Hmm.
California, and
Yeah.
so 7 a.m. is
Five.
5 a.m. and but really I've been waking up at like 4. It's
You're like,
like I
I've
just
already had a loco moco. I went to the gym.
dude,
Yeah.
I actually I'm hooked on this place Sunrise Shack. They have these bullet coffees
Mm.
that I think it's kind of a trendy thing right now, but it's
Yeah.
like coffee with like MTC or MCT or MTC oil and like
Yeah.
all the, all this stuff in it and like butter. I think there's like butter in it or
Okay.
something.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You
Is
know,
it
I
just
don't know
on
what
the
it
strip?
does.
Where is it?
It's in the hotel. Uh,
In the
so yeah,
outrigger?
it's in the outrigger. Yeah, it's like a. So I've been like
I know the
acai
spot.
bowl. Yeah,
Yeah.
acai bowl and a bullet coffee every day.
Yeah. Yeah. Bowl of coffee. I like
Yeah,
that.
a bowl of yeah. I sent my mom a picture because I was just showing her, and
Atta
she's like, "Are
baby.
you eating chili beans?" Like, yes,
Yeah.
I'm eating
Right on
chili
the
beans.
pulse of society. Our moms.
So what? What? Oh, my alarm's going off. Okay,
It's
wait.
saying, get ready for green room.
It is, and get ready to do what we said we were gonna do and make our announcements. If you want to send
Oh,
us a message, right?
yeah. Yeah. If you want to send us a message and if you want to follow us, if you want to share what we're doing, Remember that you can find us at the Green Room Music Podcast on all the socials and all the places you listen to pods. We want
Yep.
to start being a little tiny bit formal so we can kind of grow this thing some more and have more
Yep.
homies. Because we love you, listener, and we want to, you know, get you some siblings. So,
Exactly.
um,
We're,
yeah,
our Yes, our family is loyal and we love that. I
yeah.
think the family can grow though.
hmm They're loyal and greedy to themselves. We love this. Keep it to ourselves. No.
Yeah, they're telling
Uh,
people not to listen to. They're
I
telling the
I know how
wrong.
it is.
Yeah.
If you find like something cool, maybe a band, you kind of don't want
Yeah.
them to get really popular because it kind of
Yeah.
wrecks it. But we will always stay the same and down to earth. We promise. Okay, even when we're like gnarly rich and we're like play 4 shows in Hawaii, we'll be the same. You know.
Yeah, we'll still drink our bullet coffee like
Yeah.
everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, right. We'll still drink chili in the morning. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, thank you for that. Thanks for everyone who's been a part of this for almost 100 episodes now. What number are we on?
Oh, is it 93? I probably we
You're
always
good at
should
keeping
know.
up on that.
We're
Yeah.
good at keeping up. We're good at doing the promos. I'm gonna guess
Yes.
it's 93. It's kind of starting to make me nervous because we're getting close to 100, and it's like, oh shit, are we gonna
I
do
know.
something? I don't know.
I know.
Um,
Well, we are at 93. I'm looking now too, and
okay, good.
we've been chatting about what we can
Yeah,
do
you're
for
93.
episode 100, and we've been, I think, in a little bit of an unusual place, both of us, right? Like career wise and kind of, yeah, just life stuff. Not bad, but just, I'm giving you a headache already.
No, no, I don't think I'm
He's
ever
like,
this
oh,
close to a
God.
screen.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Get on with it. No, so we just want to say we're trying to think of something to do, but also I think we don't want to kill ourselves with stress over it because
Yeah.
if we can continue this, we could do whatever we want. We could have a crazy, celebration on episode 109. That's the Green Room Way, really.
Greenland.
So,
And yeah, I mean, the way I look at it too is it is monumental for us that we've even done 90, that we've done five of these things. It's
yeah,
amazing because a lot of podcasts will start and end very quickly. And
right.
for whatever reason, mostly it has a lot to do with we love this. Obviously,
Yeah,
we love it.
right.
But the few people that do listen when they talk to me, I'm like, man, this makes it worth it because people are listening, and that's why I know the stats are correct, but I'm like, it's got to be more than that because I talk to people all the time that I don't think listen, and they do.
Yeah,
Um,
that
and
does
so
happen.
we do appreciate it. And the way I look at it is we're gonna do way more than 100 of these things. So
Yeah.
it's just gotta be a sustainable thing. So we can't kill ourselves trying to like we rented
Yeah.
out the Bellagio.
I know. Now the fountains in the front spell green room. All we have to do is have them add green room podcast, music podcasts
Dot
in
org,
sprinklers. Yeah,
dot
.org.
net, yeah, dot
Yeah,
pod.
no. I don't run into as many people who are listening that I know. So the people
Mhm.
that I hear from, which is kind of cool, are people I don't know. And
Yeah, that's cool. That's
but
even
we are
cooler
getting, yeah, it is, and we are getting some more write-ins recently, which we should go through.
for sure.
I'm
I
gonna
think Clay,
start there. Yeah,
yeah,
Clay
Clay
had
did.
a nice one, and just pulling that up here. We're getting more write-ins. This is good. We encourage it, and this one. So there's a few that.
Clay's got a long
One
one.
I just want to read. It says, "Hey friends, still loving the pod. Just want to say hello and thanks for the fun and interesting conversations. You can file this text in J for Jason's text message." So that
Nice
was
little
from,
nugget.
yeah, that was from
Yeah.
Jason Muscat, and it was a little callback to,
Come on.
of course,
I love it.
Hub, my dad, filing things, everything under D for dad's fill in the blank.
That was
Uh,
hilarious, dude. Wait, I was laughing so hard. I was laughing so hard about that because I know that was not a planned story because I was the
right.
one prompted it, and I'm like, that is
Yeah,
so legit, dude. That is
yeah,
such
yeah.
a good story, dude.
Yeah, we got to keep it loose. That way the stuff pops out you didn't expect. Uh,
Yeah,
Dude, I thought of another one. I'm now that we're
dad's
just
mode.
sharing things in the moment. Yeah, this is right now, okay? But so, dude, here's hub again, another hubism. This is wild, okay? So it's gonna start from something. Oh gosh, so you know, have you ever just like heard, let's say your parents having an argument, right? You're in the other room, and well, in my case, it could get kind of really bad with
Yeah,
hub, and again, I want to start tempering it more often with I love my pop to the core
right.
to everything. And he's the funniest. He's just full of juice to tell stories about. He's a great subject. So, but he also has a flaming, fiery, fucking Cheeto hot temper. So, his fourth wife also had a flaming, fiery, hot Cheeto temper, and it's like Taki hot. And
Yeah.
they would. She was also mixing it with screwdrivers. So they got in a
Oh yeah.
big argument. But here's how funny Hub is. What's this is all coming down to is I remember hearing them arguing, yelling, and they were trying to both outwit each other. So they're trading arguments back and forth and like, yeah, well you did this, and oh yeah, Hubbard, well you did this. And I remember they're like yelling at the top of their lungs, and he finally got a good one in because she usually would probably outsmart him on some things. He got a good one in it. Boom, 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 boom. And she was quiet, and he goes, I got you that time, baby. In the middle of a
And then
fucking
they made
argument.
up. And then
Yeah, I
they
mean,
made up.
everything stopped there. But that was awesome. It was sort of like, we are in Vegas, really, kind of a thing. But, dude, just him in the middle of going like, yeah, well, you slept with
Yeah.
every guy in Vallejo. Everything's quiet. I got you that time, didn't I, baby?
Yeah.
It
And they're
was
like, oh, we love each other.
yeah, yeah. I mean, dude, how do you not laugh receiving a rip like
Oh,
that?
that
I
is
got you
amazing,
that time, baby.
baby.
Oh my god. Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
where do you think, as you get older,
Yeah.
do you think that you will ease into some sort of a hubism as
Dude,
Bray?
I catch
As
it all the time in myself.
you can
Even in
only
my
hope, right?
stance. No, when I'm arguing like with Noel, which is just never happens.
Yeah, no.
I notice that I'm leaning like I hate to say it, like Trump, like 25% forward. And I remember Hub used to do that too. I'm like standing at an angle toward her, and it's not cool, but it's kind of
Yeah.
funny too if she points it out to me, like, what's up? You're like, if you need a fucking kickstand, and then she'll be like, got you that time, baby. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we just, as I mean, just humans, you
Yeah.
have parents and you can't avoid, there's gonna be something
Oh
that's
yeah.
gonna
Oh yeah.
resemble your parents, right?
Oh
But I
totally.
mean, I would hope that, I mean, all the stories that we tell of your dad, like, it's all amazing. Like, it just
Oh
shows
yeah,
how
yeah.
much of
It's
a
legend.
character yeah, so
As
I
Kieran would
hope that
say, legend, bro,
it's
legend.
legend, man. Listener and you, I hope I'm not yelling too much because I'm not
No,
wearing
you sound
headphones.
normal.
I'm gonna try and talk quieter.
You sound
My
normal, dude.
freaking
It's fine.
I'm in a hotel, like people are like, shut the fuck up. Yeah. Um, okay, so should we do Clay's little message here?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you want to read it?
Um,
I got it right here.
do you have it pulled up?
Yeah, it says
Go for it. I just don't want to read
so
it.
oh no, it's fine. He sent a couple of messages just before it, so we know it's him, and he's Clay
Yes.
Bell, extraordinaire, sweet dude, and we really appreciate him. He's like a super homie, a super listener, a super friend, a super
Yep.
friend. Da, 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 da. It says in here, I've had this thing that has just been happening this month. A few gigs ago, I had an event planner tell me the show is going to be starting at 5 or 5:30. I double check all the details, and she says, yes, that's right, with a hard stop at 7:30 because people are headed to dinner. When I go over the timeline the day of to see if they want a 5 or 5:30 start, she says, no, we're right on time. It'll be 6 to 8. Okay. So far, I'm going to just interject. That's pretty normal. You know, you switch last second, half hour, act like it's
Hmm.
nothing. Okay, then says the check cashed, so that's what's going to happen. A few days later, I have another show where I'm supposed to start at 7:30. Again, this is a direct booking on both of these, whether there's not a hard line where there's not a hard line contract about start and stop times. I get it.
Right.
More of an informal type of agreement. So it was really cool. They sat me down to have dinner at 7:30. So that's when he was supposed to start. And they didn't get done until 9. And then at that point, everyone pretty much wanted to go to bed. So I don't know if I guess he never played. I'm not clear on this, but it says, anyway, have you noticed people being loose, maybe extra loose with start times last month? I'll let you take
Last
it.
month, I don't know if I've noticed a difference in like just January or December. Some
But how about
places,
lately?
I mean, there are certain places that I play that do that. One being Skywalker when I play
Yeah,
out there.
right.
I'll have the timeline and it's usually like, hey,
Six
can
to
you play
10.
6 to 10 or can you play from 8 to whatever? And sometimes I'll show up and I'll get there early,
Yep.
um, and they'll be like, yeah, it'll just be like 9 to 10 or something. And so I'll just be sitting around.
Yeah.
But I mean, I
At least
charge
you
them.
can chat with your lighting director at that point.
Yeah, get really dial in the lights so it's just
Yeah.
shining on my ear. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, but so that place is like that where some, but I don't
Yeah.
really care because I'm
Yeah.
like, that's why I charge them a certain amount because I'm like, I know that happens. But sometimes I'll go out and just sit for 3 hours, you
I
know?
mean, I think another key, which uh, I've experienced and is more annoying, and we have not mentioned here, is when they suddenly want you to start sooner. See, I get a lot
Yeah.
of that as
Mm-hmm.
because, and I find it quite irritating because
Yeah.
usually that doesn't mean they're thinking you're going to stop earlier. Okay. So
Right.
let's say they have you on an extra long BS thing. I'm not bitter. 6 to 10, let's say, let's say a normal thing. Let's say 6 to 9, a
Yep.
more normal slot. This happens. You're there early, you're set up, and what they want is so people are going to start straggling in at 5:30 into
Mm-hmm.
this
They
happy
want
hour
music.
zone. Yeah, but they didn't plan it like that, and
They didn't
now
plan it.
they think you're a musician, you love to play.
Yeah, you're
So,
here.
hey, why don't you? Yeah, you're here, you're all set up, you're ready. Would you
Oh,
mind just starting now? In your
that is a
mind, you're like,
yeah.
yeah, and that's more, I think, the question here. Loose and not having to play or play it shorter. Yes, that happens. I haven't seen more
Hmm.
of it recently. It's hella cool, of course. And
Right.
it's Jesus smooching your shoulder once in a while. But this thing about like start earlier and now you're basically playing overtime, but
Yeah,
it's not acknowledged or even considered
exactly.
whether you maybe should be getting overtime or that
Right.
like who wants to work for nothing.
Exactly.
It's
And
kind of like, oh,
so
you know
this
what?
is
Yeah, why don't you stay an extra half hour tonight?
yeah,
And so,
this is where yeah, this it's way clearer to me now. Because it happens all the time, right?
yeah,
People plan, they don't plan it correctly. And but when they're at the party, they know exactly what's gonna happen, right? So like they'll give you the timeline beforehand and be like, "Yeah,
yeah,
we'll have you play from 6 to 9," like you said. But
yeah,
then as soon as you get there, they already know. They're like, "Yeah, people are gonna start straggling in, just like you said. They're
yep.
gonna come in at
So why don't you start at 5:30?
5:15."
So you
So
want me to
yeah,
stop at 8:30? No, no, no.
yeah,
Play to 9 still,
no, no.
and no
But then
breaks.
it's even worse because then they go. Sometimes they'll just be you get kind of stuck where you're stuck to where people are still going to be hanging out and
Yeah,
they misjudge the end time too.
yeah,
And so it's like now I kind of need to keep playing because this looks pretty bad if it's just like you could tell they're just like looking at you where you kind of need to just play till either the people dwindle off and like
there's a lot of
it's
layers to it. Yeah, because
yeah.
if you're booking this show yourself, we all do that as solo performers. Have stuff that you just do without an agent, and it's not real formal. if you are
Right.
paid pretty well, that's why I think Clay and I and you are doing it more and more, is you like to charge a fee that you feel really good about ahead of time
Yeah.
when it's a more of a private event. But this way, then when they have you do extra things like that, you kind of build that in to the rate in the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah.
So that's okay. And I've had that happen a lot. I expect it. But yeah, this is why what agencies are good for is you have it set up ahead of time that if they ask you, even if they don't realize it, because uh, a lot of these private events have like 47 people you're dealing with. They don't
Yeah.
even know. They had nothing
Yeah.
to do with the contract. They don't know what you're making. They don't even maybe know what times you're set to play. The person that's asking you to play, that
Yep.
person might not even be there. The person that booked you or that made these terms. Now
I
you
know.
have,
You're like
you
looking
know,
for Mary, and they're like, "Who's Mary? Where's
oh
Mary?" And
yeah,
it's like,
Mary's not even here. Mary's in, there's the,
she works in DC.
coordinator. There's the, yeah, dude. So yeah, there's so many people, so many layers. It's a lot of bureaucracy. And
Yeah.
so, but that's where the contract is good because none of that matters.
Yeah.
I played 4 hours instead of three. So that's already set up. I was asked by this person, you probably should get their name. And,
Yeah.
but I don't think generally you need to be in any discussion with that person when they ask. You just go, sure. You just go, and in your mind,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
like, sweet.
Yeah. You.
I've never been
I.
screwed on that, so I don't know.
Yep. And you gotta the more I do it, it's just and the more with everything in music, you have to think of things in as far as a day rate. What is my day like? Because if you think of it as
Mhm.
like this is my pay for the day, like
Yeah,
so like we're because then you're like, well, I charged this much. It's you got
yeah,
me. So
yeah,
all because if I'm at a venue, honestly, instead of sitting around, I would rather just play if I feel okay. If
yeah.
I feel like I can go that long, I'm like, whatever. But if you feel like you didn't charge enough, then you're like, crap.
Yeah,
You know?
I'll admit to being a little, I don't, communicate this at all ever with the person I'm dealing with, but in my mind, I am a little bit petty,
Yeah.
where if they're asking me for more than what they're paying for and they've been very specific and corporate about everything, it's kind of
Yeah.
like, now you're loose, when it's convenient.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that
don't,
matters.
we'd like you to start a half hour early. Please do not even look at our wines, please.
Yeah.
We want to keep this
Yeah. I
professional.
mean, yeah, the way people talk to you too really matters.
Oh
Um,
yeah, that's
a
everything.
lot like we've gone through this where
Everything.
in event
You can get
planners.
me to play an hour ahead if you're like, I like your shirt, nice hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you sounded great when you were warming up. I was already kind of
Hmm.
like, wow, this guy's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Or even just when they're like, "Man, we're so happy you're here, this is
yeah,
really great." But when it's just like, so you start at 6:30 and you're gonna start, are you ready? Is everything, where it's like they start
yeah. Can you move
micromanaging.
over
That's
2 feet, please? That
uh-huh.
swimmer is behind you is bothering me. We're gonna kill
Yeah.
him. And so yeah, yeah,
Hideous,
we're gonna
heinous,
have him murdered.
heinous, hideous swimmer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, man, all this stuff, dude. It's like our jobs, it's a big managerial job, right? Like,
It
and we
is.
always
Yeah,
have to be
yeah.
leveraging ourselves
Uh-oh,
and like,
leveraging. Yeah.
I mean, you do like,
No, it is.
there's like, because everybody's different too,
Yeah.
musicians.
Hmm.
And so then if the consensus of musicians is on one level
Right.
of what they're
Right.
happy with,
Right.
then people that book you will think that's how it should be, you know?
Right. And there is no one level. There's kind of, I always say it's like
Right.
cars, right? You could hire a Hyundai, you could hire Jalopy, you could get a Rolls
Yep.
Royce. There are levels, and also the industry in general is rarely, there's not not a lot of Rolls Royce driving around. So,
Right.
we're really trying to, I think, ideally hover at the Cadillac,
Yeah,
Mercedes level. So it's
for
tough
sure.
though, and I mean,
That's
I'm definitely playing Toyota Corolla gigs more lately
yeah.
since the end of last year was, dicey. So
Well,
lot
we're
lot more Corollas, yeah.
For sure. I mean, we're all kind of just trying to. I was gonna say we're all just kind of grinded. I'm in Hawaii. I
Yeah,
got
yeah, yeah,
lucky,
yeah. Yeah.
but
It's tough,
besides this,
bro.
like I'm,
I don't
I'm
even
going.
have board shorts with me right now. I mean, that is
The
unbearable.
water's
Yeah.
like actually about 72. That's not my preference,
I
but
was not
no.
told that. Yeah.
I mean, tomorrow I'm gonna go play solo guitar, no singing, Spanish
Mm.
guitar, which I never
Mm.
do, but I
Mm.
got offered it and they said, "Can you play 2 hours of Spanish guitar?" And I said, "Yes, I can." And I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna bring a nylon string.
They will be very happy with it. I got
I
asked
mean,
to do an Irish party on St. Patrick's Day. Do you know a
nice.
bunch of Irish songs? Yes, I don't. Do.
Yes, I
Do.
when
Yeah,
I
I'll
wake
figure
up,
it
is
out.
that Irish? I don't think it is.
No,
But
that's Scottish, and they want like I left my love by the backroom wall,
or what
that
was
kind of stuff.
Keith's song that when we were trying to learn 50 million songs and he's like, we need to play that one. Gang, 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 gang,
Everyone's all
gang, gang, gang.
all I know is the song that he always brings up as his option. He's like, it's like for instance if you play "It's My Life" by Bon Jovi. It's just when you play that song that everyone knows and it's everyone's favorite song, then
Yes. You
everyone's happy
know,
because
the
it's my
best song
life.
that's ever been
I don't
written.
know it. I'm not a huge Bon Jovi anyway, so it's
Yeah.
funny.
It's he compares that to every song.
It's
It's
my
like
life. Yeah,
it's my life. I wish on
my
my
life.
birthday instead of happy birthday they would just sing that. It'd
Yeah,
be
just
so much
replace "It's My Death" on my when I die. You know, I'm giving him
dude.
way over accent, but it's fun.
Keith sends me so many like reels.
He
I'm
does to
getting
me too, but they're dirty. They're always dirty.
oh, he gives you the dirty ones. It's always just the craziest shredding guitar players.
Oh, that's
Um,
how he sees us. Okay.
yeah, but for me, I just I think when you over reel someone, right?
Oh, I
If
stopped
you
looking.
if you send a couple every now and then, it's like, yeah, I'll check this out. This they must really think I want to watch this. But if you send like I'm getting kind of bad with our little group with
I'm
Durbin.
having a little bit trouble keeping up. I won't lie
Yeah,
on the.
it's the keeping up part, and then
Yeah.
you can't keep up, and so then you kind of just stop looking at them
I
all.
just like put a laughing face on it, even if I didn't watch it. It's like, bro, that was touching. What are you doing? Yeah.
Like, yeah, Durbin, he's the master reeler. He started with just me, but then I was getting way behind on the
Yeah.
reels, and
Yeah.
I couldn't keep up. And I told him, I'm like, dude, you got a lot of reels, but he does find some really good ones.
Oh
So
yeah.
I
Yeah.
appreciate them.
Shout
I
out to
do.
James Durbin, our super buddy. Uh, you know, Noelle asked me a pretty strange question the other day.
Okay.
She asked me, "Babe, I've always wondered this. What is Mick Jagger's first name?"
It's not Mick? Mick Jagger?
I, dude, I was like, "It's Mick. I mean, I don't know if that's short for something, but it's Mick." And she's like, "Huh?" She thought it was Mick Jagger, like McMuffin. She thought it was a one name performer.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Dude, one of
McLovin.
the two most famous bands of all time, one of probably the most famous front person of all time, thought his was a single name moniker, Mick Jagger.
Jagger.
Mick Jagger.
Yeah, you know.
And I was like,
Yeah, like
yeah,
Bono.
and yeah, I'm like, well, so now maybe I've been wrong all this time, and Paul Cartney's middle name is Mick.
I heard someone else. I heard someone else say this about Kurt Cobain. They're like, for 15
Kirko.
years, I thought it was Kurt Cobain. Kirko.
Wow.
I
Kirko.
just- Oh,
Hey, everybody,
Kirko.
Kirko. What's up, Kirko?
Jagger,
Another light
Kirko.
beer? Yeah.
Yeah. McJagger.
Mick
McJagger.
Jagger.
Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger.
McJagger.
Mick Jagger. Yeah.
My name's Mick Jagger Levins.
That's my middle name, actually.
Yeah.
Slavonius McJagger Flavin. The whole name, but obviously hard
Yeah.
to pronounce, remember,
Why did
etc.
he turned Irish? Because you're gonna do
Well,
your Irish.
McJagger.
bit, so-
McJagger.
This one's about McJagger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do an Irish McJagger.
You can't always get what you want. Hey.
That's amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
That
So I
Mick Jagger. I
Mick
like it.
Jagger. Yeah, Mick
Yeah.
Jagger. It was one of the cutest things because she's right about
Yeah.
everything. So it's nice to be like, no.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I got you there, baby. Yeah.
yeah, I got you there, Mick baby. Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
that's
Mick
like
moron.
some people some people it's kind of funny when you because we all have friends from different groups, even though many of our friends are musicians that are deep in it, right?
Oh
We
yeah,
have friends that are not deep in music, but are still friends. But it's funny how, like, some of the knowledge of music is just so not there, and it's so strange,
yeah.
like, for
It's fun. It
someone
keeps
that,
it fun.
yeah, like, I remember I had a friend that was like, so which guy in the band is Aerosmith?
Ay ay ay.
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
like
Hey,
stuff
nice
like
to
that.
meet you, Arrow
Yeah.
Smith, Mr. Smith, if you like. But yeah, Arrow. Yeah,
I thought the guy was Aerosmith, right?
yeah,
No?
right.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it's
don't know.
like in the song "It's My Life."
Yeah.
With Bon Jovi.
And then as
Which
guitar
one of you is
players, like
Bon Jovi?
I don't know why I've had many people that are like they love music, but they don't play or anything. And as a guitar player, they'll be like, so there was actually this guy. I worked for him when I was in waiting tables, and he owned the restaurant. And he's like, so are you like on like that Clapton level, bro? Like, are you on the
What does that
Clapton
even
level?
mean?
Yeah, I'm like, you mean like a 60s legend? Like,
Yeah, right.
or like, like, I mean,
Well, you know what that's
Clapton level.
like? I get asked this a lot, dude. I get asked this by people I just meet in 2 seconds. And I also get asked this by people that know me, so it's a strange question. And they say this. I like to know what you think of this. I bet people ask you this. Are you famous? That is the
It
funniest
doesn't,
question I've ever heard.
it doesn't happen very much to me. No.
Dude, it
But
happens to me once a month.
yeah, well, I mean, you kind of look famous, honestly, and you're a singer and you run bands and stuff. So I think
Still, it's like if you have to
it,
ask somebody that, or are you somebody I know? Are you somebody?
right.
I'm nobody. Or I say yes. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Yeah. You're like, yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
and as a
Yeah.
matter of fact, I'll take make that a double, and yeah, we're all good.
Yeah, dude.
I'll get you into the next thing, man. Follow me on there, and we'll hook it up.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Speaking
Lean
of
into it.
double, when I was texting back and forth with Bray when I was flying here,
Oh, that was
and
awesome.
I had a couple points on
Oh,
my
baby.
United, and so I upgraded. And I know that our last pod we were talking about first class,
Oh yeah.
and so I did it, and I did the real first class, and it was just sublime. I gotta
Damn.
say.
Are you allowed to say what airline it was?
Sure, it was United,
Okay.
and
So you had
so
true first class, like lay down
this was
level or
this was true pod first class, um,
mm-hmm.
and it was a first for me. And I gotta say,
Good for
the
you.
the flight just was like, man, I was here in no time,
Yeah,
and
and your texts were also wonderfully jumbled due to the
yeah,
first class
I was
amenities.
the first
Oh
class
yeah,
was
baby.
starting. The first class was starting to blur my reality a little
Is
bit.
this first glass? Am I in?
First
Oh, sorry.
class.
Yeah,
So,
blast.
yeah, I was already feeling it. I was in a good
Hmm.
mood, and at the
Oh
airport, I
yeah,
had a beer that was like, the size of a
4 feet
freaking
tall. Yeah,
lava lamp.
yeah.
And but then, you get to first class, and they're like, "Would you like some champagne?" And I'm like, "Of course, I want champagne." The guy
Yeah,
next to me, though, I think I told you, was I texting with you? I was texting with a lot of people. No,
yeah.
I was, he was like violently on his computer,
Oh, you
like,
told me that. Yeah, yeah. Making money. Yeah.
yeah, he was just like, "Oh."
It's
And I was like drinking. I'm like drinking champagne. I could tell he's like, this guy's never done this before.
He's like, can I
So,
have an IV for my champagne? I cannot get my fingers off of this.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, could I have a bullet coffee with MCT oil and macadamia
And
nuts? Yeah.
vegan
So I was
butter.
like chilling. I was drinking champagne. I had like a couple G and Ts,
Yeah,
and
baby.
I, yeah. And so I just like pleasantly nodded off, and I
Hmm.
woke up when I was here. It was like great, but I was
Mm.
pretty faded, man. Like I was
Yeah.
like, because the next day I was kind of feeling it, and I was like, damn, I was drunk when I got here. Like
Yeah, but
because
that's
I kind of it's kind of blurry. Like I'm like,
yeah.
wow, I
You're
didn't
like, how did
lose
I get to the
anything.
hotel? Yeah.
Seriously. And so I like made friends with the Uber driver and like,
Yeah. I
I
love
gave
that.
him I gave him my number and he came to the show last night.
Oh,
And
baby.
yeah, it was
Did you
like
get him in or did you get a ticket?
I got him in. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool
Uh,
as hell.
yeah, and he was all pumped, but in the run up to it I was like, what am I doing, dude? Like, I don't even know who this guy is. And I was like all G and T'd out, just like, yeah,
He shows
man.
up backstage. He's like, me and Jeff been homies for a while. Anyway, what kind of beers are back here? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and he's like, and I promise, dude, I'm gonna pay you back. I thank you. You really got me out of a jam.
He's like, no
I'm like,
tip. No
I'm like,
tip
what?
for the drive. No tip. Yeah.
Yeah, but so yeah, dude. First, I got the first class, and
What time did you get in?
I had a first hangover. Um, I got in at about 5:30
Nice.
p.m.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, it was
I
good.
got you.
I just kind of chilled.
Uh-huh.
Um, Yeah, it was good, man. And played the shows. Yesterday I did get to go surfing. I'm gonna go surfing again today.
So you just
Um,
rent a board? Is that, of
yep,
course.
right
Yeah.
down here. And actually yesterday I was out there and there was this guy and I'm like surfing and he's on a wave. And the one thing in surfing, it's like it's relatively safe. It's you really have to worry about other people and the boards and
Yeah.
stuff,
I'll
and you got
say.
to like navigate yourself. And if you don't navigate well, people will yell at you, you know, like because
Yeah.
if you're in the wave, someone. And so I try and not do that too much. And so there's this guy, and he was like kind of wobbling down a wave, and he was just screaming. He's like, fucking, ah. And I was like, oh shit, I pissed that guy off. And he just kind of looked like a local guy. And I was like, oh, damn. And so I'm like paddling back out, and he's coming up. And I was like, oh, here we go. He's gonna like yell at me or something. And I looked at him, and he's like, oh man, these waves are like crazy, man. These waves are like they're going crazy, man. And he's like, he was clearly on so much meth. Like,
Oh,
he
right.
was so tweaked out, dude.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
what I thought was yelling at me was just he was like high out of his mind. Like he's
He's like, do you
like
have the very last bit left of a tube of toothpaste just for my very last bit left of
I could
teeth? Yeah.
yeah, I could see his jaw. He was just going yang, 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 yang,
Yeah,
yang,
yeah,
yang, yang.
exactly.
I was like, damn, meth and surfing. I guess that's a thing.
We
Yeah.
call it murphing. Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, so that was very
Wow.
exciting.
Yeah, I always wonder
And
about that, and that's why you gotta generally go out super early in the morning, right? So you can kind of get some space.
that
That's what I
is
would think.
the idea with the morning. In like California, you do that because the wind comes up.
Gotcha.
But in Hawaii, actually, the afternoons stay pretty nice.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, people in surfing, that's why like anybody that surfs a lot, they're always like, don't start surfing because it gets so crowded,
Yeah.
and you just have to
Right.
worry about people. Because I mean, getting hit with a board, that's not fun.
Has that happened to you?
Um, yeah, yeah, I have.
Really?
It's, yeah, and
Douche.
but really, a lot of times it's my own board that'll hit me. So you know they hurt. But people are crazy, you know, like if they're just like barreling down a wave and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, surf and meth. That's a good time. So I'm gonna try and go out after this actually for a little bit. See if I can find my meth friend.
I have a question for you. So, because this happens in Hawaii too, and Hawaii is a good example, frankly, because it's small, it's all condensed, and there's nice areas fairly close to or right next to not very nice areas. So,
Yeah.
uh, what do you think if you're driving down the road anywhere? Could be Bay Area, could be Idaho, and you see cannabis dispensary signs? Does that mean you're
Well,
about to come into a nice area?
I'll put it
Loaded
this
question.
I'll put it this way. Yeah, like I wouldn't want it near my house. I wouldn't want it by
Dude,
my house.
it is a
No.
surefire sign that your chattering surfer friend is going to be nearby. It's just
Yeah, yeah.
whack, dude.
See,
It's
my
always
thing
like,
is, yeah, I'm a like I don't really do anything besides like have the occasional G&T when someone gives me a free first class thing.
yeah,
Actually, it wasn't free, but I have my booze every now
hmm
and then.
yeah,
I don't really smoke anything, but I have no judgment. But I will
yeah.
say it drives me insane when someone's smoking around me. I hate the smell. I
I hate
hate
the
the smell.
smell. I'm sorry to say,
It it
and we
it just
if
bums me out. Like if and I
yeah,
smell it sometimes at my house, and I'm like, can you just not do like because it'll just waft from somewhere, and I'm
I
like,
thought you
dude,
meant your lady.
no, hell no, no. It's like, and
Can
I
you
mean,
just
dude,
not do that, babe? God.
yeah, I mean, I grew up, like playing guitar. I lived in Hollywood. I've lived in Long
Yeah.
Beach, and
Oh
I
yeah.
was all about it forever and ever. And
So
but
what
now that I'm,
changed for you? Why would that? I didn't know that, and I've never really been too heavy on it. Of course,
yeah.
it's occasional,
Well, I
but
mean, dude,
eh.
just, having kids and honestly, having to just balance a million plates at the same time
Yeah,
and
because before your
always,
kids even, you were off it for the most part for a long time, as far as I
yeah,
know.
yeah. Just
Whenever
be
we hung
having
out.
to like always be ready to like, I don't know, maybe answer a call or something.
Yeah.
Because I feel like back when I used to like smoke like that, like I probably missed like 100 gigs that I could have got
Yeah.
because like I would have an opportunity to do something and it'd be like, I don't think I want to do that right now.
See, that's exactly what I don't like about it, and I'm glad to hear you admit it. And I know I sound straight edged and right wing, and it's not meant to be. It's just the
You're
smell
so
does
right.
bother me. Yeah, the smell does bother me a lot. And if people, I don't really care as much. I mean, yeah, I can tell when like half of Mustache Harbor is like gummying it,
Yeah,
and sometimes I'll join in on that.
sure.
So that's less annoying because you don't smell it. It's still
Yes.
dopey, uh, and you still try to have to ask somebody a question 4 times because they're all, huh?
I think there's a
So
time and place for
yeah,
everything. Uh, yeah, trying to work with someone. I mean, unless they're just totally like some people can just do it and there's no
well, yeah,
problem.
they've built it into their lifestyle and they kind of build up
Yeah.
the tolerance and they just stay at 25% high all the time. And
Yeah.
then when they're, it's 10 p.m., they'll go to 100 or whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah, but
it's
I
just not
I
the lifestyle
truly
for me, and it's usually associated with, especially if you're smoking it. I don't know, man.
Oh, I lost
It
your
just
video.
seems
There you
to
are.
yeah, it just seems to me like it's um dirty or something because of the smell
Yeah,
and just like
I know.
lifestyle around it. But again, I think it's the time I grew up in, and everybody
Yeah.
was kind of into better things like Coke. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot better,
Yeah,
yeah.
I do get severely annoyed though around like if in my neighborhood like I don't know. It just drives me nuts. Like if I smell it, it just yeah,
But it's a surefire. Back to the thing. It's like if you're driving and you see a bunch of big old dispensary signs, you're like, yeah, maybe we'll keep driving for another 20 minutes before we stop for lunch.
yeah. Yeah, I know.
Maybe.
Totally. That's I mean, it is kind of just it's when you like for me it comes back to just the neighborhood and living somewhere and when I see something that's being built and I'm
Yeah.
like, please be a Whole Foods. Please be a Whole Foods.
Ah,
Build
you're
a Whole Foods.
NIMBY. Yeah.
But then if I see it's like a storage unit, I'm like, God
All
damn it.
right, exactly. Storage
Like
unit's another one.
we always get storage units, and I'm like, I'm like, you know,
Please be a Vespa dealership. Yeah. Yeah.
please be a Lululemon. No, I was just kidding. That, that's something that I think is lost its sheen a little bit. Remember, Lululemon
Oh,
came out and everyone's like Lululemon, and now I
dude,
just look at it,
Noel
I'm like,
despises that. Yeah.
yeah, it's like, why would you spend that much money
Shane
on?
is like, you just like order 10 shirts and then they send you $800 and 400 shirts. You're just like, I don't know what I did. And,
Yeah,
half of them fit perfect and the other half are like Barbie sized. They're just
yeah,
like, it's so weird.
it is amazing. And then Trey will
Yeah.
just give me like five of his. So
Oh, I love
yeah.
that. That's great.
Every time I wear my Shane shirt, Trey's like, I need to just give you my other one. I have
Yeah,
that
yeah.
same shirt,
Here's what you do.
but I'm like, I don't need two pink shirts. Oh,
He's
we
like,
love
he's
Trey.
like, mine's way too big for me now. I'm gonna give that to you.
Yeah, you found the weight that I
It's
lost.
lard
No,
sized. That's what the L is, lard. So,
Lord,
yeah. Are
LD.
you a small, medium, or lard? I sound stoned.
Oh, oh man. So I'm gonna touch on one more thing, and then let's move into our
Yeah.
closing words.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
the first night we played, there was a real nice group of people that our drummer, like, I guess he's someone that everywhere he goes, he knows like 30 people, and
Just like
so
Trey.
yeah, it's a drummer thing, I think. And so he had all these guests, and they're locals. And this lady was really nice. She gave us all these leis that she made herself that were made out of these vines, and like put them on us. I was like, that's so
Nice.
cool. And
Nice.
John, the singer, his wife was there, and we both had the thing on. And she's like, "Is this kind of like wet?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's kind of wet." And she's like,
Fresh.
it kind of stinks too. I was like, yeah, it does smell very strange. And so we're sitting there, but I was like hanging out for a little bit, and I had food I wanted to eat because I'm an LD. And and I was like, shit, do I have to wear this the whole time? Because it like smelled really bad.
She's like, I picked all of these fresh out of my cannabis garden. I don't know what your problem
Yeah,
is.
right. And I took it off for a minute and kind of put it on my guitar bag. But then I realized as I was sitting there, everybody had theirs on, and she was in there. And I was like, shit, I gotta put this thing back on because that's rude. Like she just, and so I put it back on.
You're not
Yeah,
wearing
yeah,
Jeff. Yeah.
yeah. Where's your Mahalo, bro? And so I put it back on, but it was very like, I was grateful, but at the same time, I was like, damn, this thing's sticky and wet.
And stank.
Yeah,
Did you
Mahalo, thank you.
so for our listener, you said a moment ago that you were LD.
No, lard, size
Oh,
lard.
okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's what that means. Size
Oh
large.
God. Yeah. I don't have time for the A, the
Yeah, yeah.
R.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I was eating. I was like, the show's over. I'm size large, so give me my short ribs or whatever. Yeah.
Uh,
So
nice.
let's just let's yar this to the gnar this. We had
Yeah.
our great buddy Jason Muscat wrote
Yeah.
in. We already read what he said. And
No,
he
yeah, we read his
was there
hello.
another one?
Yeah. No, we just didn't
Oh, did he
read
say
his.
more?
You're
Did he
about to
say
do that.
more?
I'm
Yeah, let's read
screwing you
his.
up. Yeah.
Let's do it. Where's he at? Uh-oh. Where is he? Where's the fan mail? Hello. Fan mail. Boop. 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 Oh, crap.
No, we read it. We read his. Sent two. We read his hello, and his second
Yeah.
one was
Oh, yeah.
the R&R. So yeah,
The
go ahead.
R&R. Yeah, we got the R&R here. Yes. So from Jason Muscat, R&R. Heart hands.
Yeah, that's a
Like
really
this.
good one.
It's a really good one. And see how I'm doing this?
Mm-hmm.
So I never do it. I never do it
That's why you're
because
so good at it.
no, it's because I'm not good at it. Because I feel like
He's like, my wrists are killing me.
I never do it because I'm afraid it's gonna look like a butthole or something.
Yeah,
He's doing
yeah.
I just
Or is he
doesn't-
telling me to like grab
Yeah.
his butt? Yeah.
Again, I have a friend that plays guitar and he does it all the time. He's like, douche. Like he'll do strike a pose, heart
Yeah,
hand
yeah,
it. And I'm like, yeah,
yeah,
it's cool, man. And I've like
yeah,
thought about it, but it was all like
yeah.
I can't do it.
Church in the steeple, is that what we're doing? Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna yar it because it is an effective way to be like, thank you or whatever. If
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't do it, my hands are too, I don't know. Yours that oh, because I'm doing it wrong. That's why. I'm
Yeah,
doing
you're
like
like
a
out
I'm doing
here.
like a
Well, I guess
I'm
it
doing
doesn't
like
matter.
bear claw. Look at yours. That's a nice heart right there. That's a
Yeah.
good heart. My heart looks like a goddamn I'm doing like Batman. Mine's Batman. Yours is kind of Batman.
Bat signal. Uh,
He's doing bat signal.
I
So, but
super
what do you think? Is
yar
it
it.
cheese? Yar it, yeah.
I yar it. I think it could be like corny, but I don't give a shit. And I
Yeah.
love that Jason asked about it. Jason Muscat, amazing bass player.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it because it's positive. Okay. But also, I have a good story of the first time I really saw someone do it was when our buddy Doug Carlson and myself went on our gay trip to Los Angeles to go to the Arsenio Hall show. Uh,
Dude, how long ago was this?
that's a long time ago. Like, I
It's
don't know, maybe
Arsenio.
almost 15 years ago. Yeah, yeah. Woo, woo, woo. His comeback tour, though, not the original heyday. It was his comeback time, and he was as sharp as ever, man. Just to
Yeah.
reiterate, he was so smooth, on his game, funny. He looked amazing. And they sat us in the front, maybe because we were the only two white people in the audience and they wanted to show some diversity. But
And you
because of
both cut
that,
your hair with the
oh
flat
yeah, we
top?
both looked like, Dolph Lundgren. And so, yeah, he came and shook my hand at the beginning of the show, which was kind of nice. But
Nice.
this is a long way around to say that my great buddy was MDing for him. So the band leader for Arsenio at that time was Victoria Theodore. Have you ever worked with her?
Hmm.
Keyboard player who's just extraordinary, and as a person, more importantly, great person. But she played with Stevie Wonder for probably 15 years, and that's all you need to
Good for
know.
him.
From there,
Yeah,
it's a lot
that's
more
amazing.
names. Beyonce,
Wow.
and if you're the keyboard player with Stevie Wonder,
Right.
I
That's
mean,
saying a
come on,
lot.
yeah. So you gotta just be able to do anything, synth and piano, which are two
Hmm.
way different animals. And she's the kind of person like a Nervo where she would practice like 6, 8 hours a day. And
Yeah.
that's how you get that kind of job.
Yep.
But anyway, she was MD for for his band. She was the band MD. And the person he would like comment and look over like, Victoria, Vic, what do you think about this? Or she would
That's
comment and
cool.
she's cute. So they'd have her on camera and stuff. So, which also helps in your career.
Hmm.
But she
Listening to
saw,
Stevie Wonder's band, he couldn't even see you.
I know. She gave him the heart. She signed the heart hand somehow.
Yeah. I'm
Or
sorry to
not
cut you off.
signed it. That's the,
I want to say this before I forget.
yeah. I just,
I saw an amazing clip of the Grammys from like 1984 or something where Stevie Wonder and Bob Dylan were presenting the award. It was because the Grammys just happened, and so there's this thing came up,
oh, right.
and
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder was presenting the award, and it
Yeah.
was awesome because he's like, and the winner is, and he pulled it out, and he's like looking at it. He's like, just kidding.
Ah,
It's pretty good.
dude.
Yeah.
Love Stevie with all my heart. He's the best. So, yeah. Oh shoot, I just lost my train of
I'm
thought, man. Oh, I
sorry.
know, I know. No, the heart hands. So
Yeah.
Vic did not know that we were coming. I was just going to surprise her. And since we got sat in front, she sees me and like
Yeah.
big whoa, and, because she was in my band years ago. So
Wow.
I let Stevie borrow her for a while. But
You know.
when she saw me, she did the big heart hands like,
See, and that
and
gets
I
a
was
lot.
like,
That's,
it would be it was actually cool in my mind.
Yes.
Not only because I hadn't really seen it that I know of at that time, but her doing it and just on TV, and it was just a
Absolutely.
whole thing. So yeah, I have a good memory of it, and I'm totally with it. Anything that's love oriented, I'm gonna go for. But I think
Yeah.
it's so now and so like probably overused. I think it's a great question. Good one, Jace.
It is good, but I guess yeah, I would never be mad to receive it,
Right.
or even I'm just more self-conscious of myself doing it because I
Yeah.
feel like my heart looks like a
I give the fart sign. Yeah.
it's a
It's a
the fart
butt
signal.
farting.
Yeah,
You know.
so there's that. So yeah, we're a WR on the heart. I love that.
Yeah. We hardly ever get double yars either. Usually we're like, how much do you hate this? Yarnar. And then we say the thing.
Pretty much. Yeah. So did you watch the Grammys at all?
I didn't.
No.
I saw a
I,
couple clips. One thing that stood out to me was the D'Angelo
mm-hmm.
tribute. And
Yes.
dude, I mean, it's probably gonna be no surprise. Huge D'Angelo fan, and from
Yeah.
the get go, it's the first time I heard Brown Sugar in that album.
Mm.
And I am probably in the minority on this that his first album still is my favorite. And,
Yeah.
that's not very cool because people really, I love songs off all his, every shit, all his stuff. But
Yeah.
there's something about that kind of writing, which frankly was a bit more Stevie
Hmm.
from the first album. It was just a little, probably a bit more traditional songwriter approach
Yeah.
on some things, but songs like Me and Those Dreaming Eyes of Mine, and it's just mind blowing. And
Nice. I'm
so,
gonna
yeah, the
check that
tribute
out.
was great. You had like some just really emotional performances, and uh, I think there was an Ozzy tribute, but I didn't see it. Did you watch it?
I I just watched like the first like 20 minutes.
Mm,
I mean, it's fun. It's fun to see, all these artists. I mean,
hmm.
some that I'm not too familiar with, so it kind of keeps you like, okay, I
Yeah,
guess that's a thing now. Like there's
right.
like some new girl group I've never heard of in my life that's
Yeah.
like winning stuff, and I'm like, okay, I guess they're a thing now.
Did
uh
you watch Bad Bunny, or what kind of, why'd you turn it
uh
off after 20 minutes?
well, I was just watching before I was traveling, and then
Uh,
I didn't have it, so I really only saw very beginning. I like Bad Bunny, by the way.
mhm.
I'm a yar on Bad Bunny.
You're like, by the way, my email address, Bad Bunny, is, yeah,
Is Titi me pregunto? Yeah,
yeah,
no, I dig it. Like
that's
I dig
awesome.
Bad Bunny. There's a lot of, back and forth on like, should Bad Bunny be doing the Super Bowl? It's
Hell
like,
yeah, why
dude,
not?
he's the biggest star in the world. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be very entertaining.
Is he the
And
only one on there? Because I thought I saw a joke thing that was like Kid Rock.
I don't know what this is. Yeah, like
Yeah,
Kid Rock play like there's some like MAGA like they're like we're
exactly.
gonna have our own Super Bowl party, but it's like it's not the Super Bowl. Like I
Right,
don't know.
right.
And
We're
dude,
gonna be near a dispensary sign about 20
yeah,
miles
I
away. Yeah,
saw a clip. If this was real, I don't even know it's real anymore, honestly. Like
right,
I saw a
dude.
clip
That's what
and
I'm saying.
it was Kid Rock and it was so horrible. Like he didn't have a band and he was singing one of his songs where like he's just singing his Kid Rock thing over like a Metallica song. That was one of his songs and it's just so bad. It's so horrible.
Yeah, I don't know
Um
if it's real either.
I
He's
know the
never
song is real. The
interpolated
song
songs that
is
already
so
exist.
horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty bad with that. Excited for the Super Bowl though, and Bad
yeah.
Bunny. And so
Are,
I'm gonna have to watch the rest of the Grammys though.
I'm
So
curious, just to touch on this real briefly, but there's supposed to be um, demonstrations right outside the venue of the Super Bowl,
hmm.
about,
Some ice stuff.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch. I don't watch the Super Bowl um, really. Actually, I've started to watch it more because my friend's in like half the commercials lately these last
Dang.
few
Is he
years,
Jake
which
the
is
State
awesome.
Farm guy?
He was in one with that dude,
Really?
which is funny you should say. Yeah, yeah. My friend
Amazing.
Dorian Lockett is
What
a
a name, dude.
killer actor. He's done Dumb and Dumber with us. I've known him for, I
Nice.
don't know, 25 years or something. So I've watched him rise. He's like the name. He's the voice of Darth Vader in an animated series. So he's like, dude,
Wow.
he came up. He's like,
That's
he has a
awesome.
great voice. He has like that James Earl Jones kind of deep voice. Yeah, yeah. And he
Right.
always uses it. And he's funny as hell. But so I like watching it for the commercials, frankly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
all the
I mean,
toxic masculinity is just not enough heart hands for me. So
yeah, right. I mean, I really love football, but I
yeah,
consider football season to be over. It's like I like it kind of up to the Super Bowl, but I'm still excited because it's like, yeah, it's whatever. Last game.
that's weird
So
though. I mean, because it's
I'll be
supposed to be
watching it.
the height of it all, right? The two best
Yeah,
teams
well,
in.
I like it when it's you got all the teams battling and
Uh,
it's like it just this year just feels a little like a fizzle out. The teams don't interest me that are in it
so
this
you like
year.
the
Like,
playoffs the best, maybe? Is that fair?
yes, I do like the
Yeah.
playoffs. I like honestly, I like right in that the middle zone,
Hmm.
like week 8, week 9, like when it's
Hmm.
like fall,
Yeah.
that's my
Hmm.
favorite time of football because it's I don't know. It's just
No,
something I
you're right
like.
in the thick of it, and it's just like people. They are already fighting for it because they're fighting for
Yeah.
playoff contention and stuff.
For
Yeah.
sure.
I haven't, to be fair, watched the NBA All Star. I watched the
Mhm.
championships, but does do
Nice.
I don't even know. Does the NFL have All Star games anymore?
They have like a Pro Bowl, I
Pro Bowl,
guess.
and do people
Never.
not try on that? Because that's kind of how the
I think
All
they
Star
might do
game has
like
gotten.
flag footballers. I've never watched a Pro Bowl. I don't know. I think
That's
it's more of just
crazy.
I think it's more of just an honor to like get into it.
Yeah.
Um, because I would doubt that they like go hard in a Pro Bowl where you might get
Yeah.
injured, right?
Right.
Um,
Exactly. So it's
so
kind of just
I
a
think it's like flag,
backslapping session.
pretty much. But yeah, man. Cool. Well, we better wrap this up. We
Yeah.
actually went a little long here.
Yeah. I got some
So,
surfing to do. No, let's go.
yeah, man. All right, bro. And then next week, if things go as scheduled, we'll have Mr. El
Eddie.
Brujo, Eddie Kaipo,
Yeah,
if all
baby.
goes well.
Yeah.
So
I'm
hope it
not
does.
holding my breath, but I am
Yeah.
looking
Oh
forward to
crap.
it if it can happen. It'll
Exactly.
happen. Right
It's
on. All right, dude.
it'll happen. It might happen. Will it happen? I don't know if it'll
Green
Our hands.
room is
Our
probably
hands.
not clean. The green room, it's definitely not green.
Is that it?
The green room.
Yeah, yeah, you
Can I
got
get
it.
some more
Is
ice?
this
If
it?
you're not in the band, you can't get
Uh-uh.
in.
Is that it?
Is that
Later,
it?
bro.
Later.